Good afternoon. Have you ever thought about starting a career in the United States Air Force? For those of you that are active duty, have you ever thought about reenlisting? Maybe writing it out until retirement? A recent survey that I conducted last week on all of you showed that every one of you thought that the United States military was important, and in fact, most thought the military was extremely important. My name is Technical Sergeant Andrew Beck, and I am here today to tell you why I enlisted, what it is I do, and why I continue to serve in the United States Air Force. Hopefully, after hearing this, I can help you determine if a career in the Air Force or continuation of that career is the right decision for you. First, I would like to tell you about why I enlisted. I enlisted in the United States Air Force to travel the world and serve my country. Since joining the military, I have had 8 assignments in 13 years. I have been stationed in Italy twice and Korea twice. While being stationed at those places, I have traveled all across Asia and have visited almost every country in Europe. I have gotten to go just about everywhere in the United States, whether it be through TDYs or just driving to my next assignment. Some of the states I have not gotten to see, but want to, are New York and Hawaii. I have never been to Alaska, but that really doesn't interest me. While traveling the world has been awesome, I also enlisted to serve my country. It is no secret that the events that took place on 9/11 affected a huge percentage of the population of the United States. Results based on an August 11th to August 14th USA Today Gallup poll showed that more than 1 in 4 Americans say their lives have changed forever. Like many of you, I was part of that population percentage. Shortly after September 11th, I visited with my local recruiter because I thought by serving I could help my country after such a horrific event. Even though I didn't have a family of my own, I wanted to fight for all of the families that lost somebody important to them. My recruiter informed me about a job that sounded awesome and was a lot like playing video games. Although I didn't understand exactly what it was, it sounded better than all of the alternatives. And the signing bonuses and re-enlistment bonuses were just the cherry on top. Now I've been in the Air Force for 13 years, re-enlisted many times, and it is because I love what I do. I am an air traffic controller in the United States Air Force. Air traffic controllers are the people who make sure that planes don't crash into one another. We're the people who tell pilots where to go and ensure they get there safely. It's an extremely stressful job, but it is a lot of fun and very rewarding. It is stressful because of how many aircraft you can be talking to. An article by Joe Nova stated that there are over 500,000 people in the air at one time. That same article stated that there are more than 5,000 planes in the sky just over the United States. And that number is estimated to be anywhere from 8,000 to 13,000 worldwide. Most air traffic controllers in RAPCONs are talking to about 25 aircraft at one time. It is rewarding when you are done because the sense of accomplishment you feel after all of those aircraft have been deconflicted and they have landed safely. I love my job, and that directs me to why I continue to serve. I continue to serve in the United States Air Force because I really do love what I do. I feel that I have the best job in the Air Force. Even though most would say that having that many lives in your hands at one time should be extremely stressful, which it is. I also continue to serve because I can retire at an extremely early age. I joined the Air Force when I was 18, and now I'm able to retire when I am 38 years old. If there are any other jobs out there that provide that, please let me know because I am definitely unaware of them. To summarize my speech, I have talked to you today about 3 main things. The first being why I enlisted in the United States Air Force, which was to travel the world and see places like Europe and Asia and all of the states in the United States, and to serve my country after the events that took place on September 11th. The second was what I do as a member of the U.S. Air Force, which is air traffic control, a job where you tell pilots where to go, make sure that they land safely, and to ensure that all of the planes you were talking to were safely deconflicted. The last thing I talked about was why I continue to serve in the military. The reasons being for love of my job and a really early retirement. Hopefully, after hearing this, you can better determine whether or not an Air Force career is the career for you. I try my best to ensure that events like 9/11 never happen again, because that was the oath that I and some of you took. The oath to defend our country with our lives. But we can't do it alone. Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful Air Force Day.